What are you doing? What are you doing? What? You never light a cigar that way.
Yo, it's the Shadow Smokers Legion, fun, family, and smoke. Rockin' with Phoenix fresh rhymes, they stronger than note. About to break it off with the illest of crews, led by the man Tony Wang, making his vision come true. Now let me take you on a ride. We got love for cigars, from the east to the west, only the brightest of stars. I screen in the scene, little guy with the shop, shadow gazing around. You know it ain't gonna stop. Cigar mechanic don't panic when he's repping his brand. For Vascarillo and more, smooth as sticks in the land. Hashimoto's around, jumping live in the chats. Asian orange and more, his button's famous in fact. Cigars, pipes, whiskey, coffee, and more. Turbo jetting around, Tim with the dopest of pours. What's that? Huh? One wheel and reviews? Martin in the house, sharing the latest smoke news. Need to pick me up? Get to Southeast US. Bob and Chief in the mix, you know they say and God bless. We got that journey, voyage, private blends for the crew. Celebrating with coins, repping that dope swag too. Now I'm about to sign off, you know it's time for that audit. Light up the group with my post, you know I'll rock it and sock it. But remember y'all, Legion, it lives with a passion. From a man in the shadows, hey yo, the SoySauceAssassin. So cut it, light it, love the smoke from your region. After all we connect, it's through the power of Legion.
Alright. Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. It is Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday, right? It's Wednesday. So today we're gonna audit that coffee because we're gonna smoke a test blend of audit and we're gonna drink some test blend coffee. So why I whine about my day, right? That's the usual cases, no? But yes. How's everybody doing? I hope your Wednesday is better than mine, really. We have Jim Wilcox, we have Joe Sparaccio, we have Travis. I don't know why. Travis has been showing on the other side a lot more than this side now. So, and we'll have Martin, who's busy dealing with his smoking lineup. And which is really funny because Martin made a post about the 1502, and the 1502 actually thanked me for giving him a cigar. I was like, oh, okay. You're welcome. So it was kind of weird. It's kind of weird. So on this side, we might have Tim. I think Tim will be on a little bit later to talk about the coffee. But right now we have, obviously James and Albert, and then I'll have Justin Hashimoto ready to counter strike for the night.
What the hell?
Right.
So, oh my god, that's driving me insane. Just leave it. Just leave it. It's fine. It's fine. Woo! Just leave it. Okay. So, let's talk about this cigar first, because I haven't tried it yet. Everybody else tried it except me. Everybody else already decided which cigar except me. Because I'm like the last one to receive it. So, this is the one we gotta test out. You see, it's two-tone. It's got a pigtail and a closed foot.
How's that, man? Is that better?
Oh yeah, a lot better.
There you go.
Now you just look creepy instead. So, closed foot, pigtail, two-timber wrapper. I actually don't know what wrapper is on this thing. Didn't he say it was like a Cameroon wrapper or something like that on this?
Isn't
That's
that
what I thought it
copyrighted?
was.
Say that again, Albert?
Isn't there a patent on that cigar, man?
Is there what?
Isn't there a patent on that cigar?
I don't think so.
Like on another one. Isn't that copying the patent on the cigar?
You can't really patent a cigar. That's like trying to patent a rice.
I think it's Blue Mountain was trying to patent that.
Well, good luck with that. So, that's like I got a patent wrapping a burrito. It doesn't work that way. You know?
Oh, but if you did,
huh?
you'd have it. If you did, though, that'd be badass.
If I did, then everybody gets free cigars. I'm telling you. So, while I'm smoking this one, I am drinking the 4060 mixture of the new coffee. I gotta be honest with you guys. 4060 is only okay for me. I think the 8020 is my favorite. So, we'll see what Ken said when he comes up. But now, let me cut the cigar with the cutter.
I thought the same thing about that cigar, that it was Cameroon wrapper at the beginning, and how I said I liked Cameroon the last show.
You did?
Yeah, because you had asked what kind of blends we would make, and I said Cameroon. but I'm gonna save my thoughts for later.
Okay. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. It's fine. It's
I know
funny, like
Sherry
even
and
though I
Michael's-
know it's closed foot, I still try to test dry it.
Right.
And it's like, oh, it's a tight dry. Oh yeah, it's closed foot.
That's what she said.
Bitch, slap you back to China, man. No.
James
You're
is trying to
muted, James.
talk, but his mic's off.
Okay.
He hasn't been doing technology very long.
Yeah. Ray 5, man. Ray 5.
And it's not like the Cameroon wrapper stops where the other one starts, though.
All right, right away. Plummy. A little bit of like sourness, plumminess, ripe fruit almost.
Jackfruit.
Ripe fruit. A little bit salty.
Which fruit? Cherry, orange, raspberry?
You guys.
Licorice. There's licorice.
That's not a fruit, Tony.
I'm just gonna completely ignore you guys.
Well, you the one that said fruit.
It is fruit.
We want-
Dry fruit.
we
Sometimes
want-
it's a
what kind of
mixture of
fruit?
fruit. Sometimes it's a
know
mixture of
which
fruit, you know? Jeez.
Like
Hey,
juicy
you gotta
fruit.
mix
What does
it
juicy
up.
fruit
You
taste
just-
like?
Anyway, I'm gonna whine about my day, okay? So don't cut me off.
I would say juicy fruit tastes juicy, right? Isn't it?
Juicy fruit is not juicy at all. I just,
Well, we don't know like what it tastes like. Like it's. Yeah.
No, ripe fruit, like almost like a fruit punch, but like more ripe. So it's got a little bit of that sourness
Oh,
to it.
still Hawaiian punch. Then okay, that's something we can
Not
do.
Hawaiian punch. Hawaiian punch is more of that pineapple taste, coconut and pineapple taste.
Coconut?
Yeah, Hawaiian
Coconut?
punch
No,
something that
I
has
didn't
coconut
Hawaiian
flavor.
punch.
Yeah. You don't get coconut out of. You don't get coconut out of Hawaiian punch.
Well,
No,
your Hawaiian
no.
punch might not. My Hawaiian punch has it. Okay, and I
Well, we don't fly to
particularly
Hawaii
don't like it
for
because I actually don't like coconut flavor that much.
Just
We don't
because
fly to
Tony
Hawaii to get our Hawaiian punch, though. Okay.
Tony mixes Malibu rum with his Hawaiian punch. That's why he gets coconut.
I don't even drink that.
Oh, I know. That's way too low down on the scale for Louis the 13th.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
the
I
bottle's
drink high
white.
skill stuff, so.
You can
Yeah,
have a
I've got-
white bottle.
I've got
No,
some good.
let me explain something, okay? I don't really usually go buy that kind of drink, okay? I mean, I am not a cognac guy. I am not. I'm more like a Scotch guy, right? I don't really buy that kind of stuff. But a lot of time, my client will buy that in celebration of a, successful year or something like that. Family will buy something like that for
They
celebration.
don't drink it.
It's a gift kind of thing. I don't usually say, hey, you know what? Let me go out there and buy Louis 13 and I'm gonna stack them up. I don't. It's one of those things that people tend to buy that as business gift or a congratulatory gift or just traveling kind of thing. It's on sale, might as well kind of thing. So I have a few, and that particular one I show you guys. It takes forever to drink it. And I'm not gonna chow it down, because each shot is a few $100s. So, once in a while, take it out, have a cup or two, put it away for a long, long time.
So you said that 40 said $50,000 was not the most you spent on.
It is not, but that's the thing.
Oh.
When
How
I
much
buy
was
that kind of
the most
stuff,
you spent on the bottle?
when I buy that kind of stuff, I don't always for myself. I don't always collect it for myself. A lot of time it was a gift, for someone
Well,
that's
how
really
much-
important.
What was the most you spent on the bottle?
Most about converted about 60,000 for a Japanese whiskey.
Wow.
So I imagine that
Ooh,
that
Sensei is
meat
here.
in September is going to be a pretty special day, huh?
So what?
That meat in September is going to be a pretty
Oh yeah,
special.
absolutely. So I am waiting for you to bring in another Louis the 13th for me, right? So
Hey,
hey Travis, hey Tim.
What's up? What's going on, guys?
So I was about to whine about my day, because so here's what happened. I spent yesterday and
They're
today cleaning up water. Cleaning up water. So Tim was asking me this yesterday. I made a latte just to taste. I think that was a 70-30 mix for latte.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked me what happened, and I was like, and I'm cleaning up the water because I got leaks coming through, and I literally did that all night. All right. So this is what happened. Okay. My house. All of my house, the first thing that we get usually is a bay window, right? No matter which house I buy, if it's a house I can put a bay window in it, I'll put a bay window in it. Why? Because my wife likes bay window and my dog likes to jump on the bay window. Okay, so we have a bay window. Now what happens is this house has an overhang, and the bay window literally is right behind our sofa, connects at the edge of that overhang. All right. So normally that wouldn't be a problem because overhang obviously stops the water from coming in, right? But this time we have a lot of snow. Like literally, if you saw the news, you know Massachusetts got crap load of snow, and I didn't bother to clean the roof. All right, so we got an ice dam. When ice dam builds up, well, it melts during a certain time of the day, and wind chill freezes it again. So it creates an ice dam right at the edge between the overhang and the bay window. And now the water is leaking through the bay window. And then it leaked through the bay window, that's fine. It goes in, and then it went through the trim of the bay window. And then it's just dripping down from the trim. Yep. My bay window is 6 windows, 100 feet long. 100 feet, 100 inches long. 100 inches long.
I say those are some big bays.
No, 100 inches long.
How big's your house? Good Lord,
It's
Tony.
100 and something inches long. It's huge. It's long. Okay, like literally, you need to buy 4 full-size blinds to cover my entire window. Okay. So. My sofa in front of it, we're sitting over there and start to rain like a river down. Like river effect. It's going down on my sofa, going down my head. It just keep coming in, right? It leaked through the trimming at the bottom where the silicone seal is. You know, it's really thin layer. You know when you put trimming on it, you just kind of use your finger and dab some silicone to kind of cover that hole, right? Mm-hmm. So there is a little bit there, but obviously not enough when the water pushes in. And now it starts dripping down like rain. Well, there's nothing I can do because outside is frozen. You can't force the water out that way. And it's going down. And I literally just spent all night finding buckets and cleaning the water up. Right? And like, it was like 1 o'clock already. And when my wife needs to go to sleep, I can get assistance. But in the end, I actually went to get plumber's putty and start filling those holes with plumber's putty.
That's the best thing you could have done is just go outside and knock that ice out.
Well, that's the problem. Number 1, outside is cold. Number 2, outside is dark. It's 1 a.m. Number 3, my bay window over here is on the 2nd floor.
Number 4, he was naked.
Yeah.
Well, here's the problem.
Too much information.
Number 4, right under that bay window is a bunch of grass and trees and bushes and stuff like that. Like, I have to get a ladder long enough, which I don't. Like, and I try to use, like, a broom and stuff to knock the one of those icicles and stuff off. And then, at 7 a.m., finally it stopped. Alright? It stopped, wipe it clean, dried, and I put silicone on. And hopefully it will dry in the next few hours, right? Okay, it was good. And then, around 4 p.m., again, but this time it's totally different area. It's just going down. So, yeah, I spent the entire afternoon again cleaning up all the waters and stuff like that, and I really had it. I was like, you know what? I don't give a shit what happens. And I went out to get one of those like really, really thick silicone caulkings, and I didn't even use the gun thingy. I just take off the back and just use my hand and just wipe the entire thing over those gaps. My wife's like, that's so ugly. I don't give a shit right now. You know, I just cover it up. Cover it up. You know, I was like, I need to sit down and have a dinner. I don't have the time, right? I just like start wiping it over, and that thing is so thick that actually stopped the water from coming in.
Oh yeah.
If
Yeah.
that don't work, you should go get some Gorilla Glue.
Oh no, that's Gorilla Glue will not dry
Like-
with this water.
Like that girl with her hair. Did
Yeah.
you guys see that?
Well,
Oh,
I'm
geez.
we'll talk
What
about
about
that in a
that,
minute, though. So
What about
yeah,
that stuff they put on the boat? Like they cut a boat in half and they put that stuff on the boat. I thought that.
Flex seal.
Flex seal.
Flex
Yeah.
seal.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what happened last night? Literally, I went online, Amazon, and ordered a Flex seal just in case, but it won't be delivered until Friday. I
Yeah,
literally
buy
went
that.
to order it. I was like, what if the silicone doesn't work?
Yeah,
You
you
should
buy
have
it.
got the
ordered it
flex
yesterday.
shot, which is like the flex seal caulk, because that spray flex seal, I use it all the time. If you spray it, you can build it up like an inch thick, and it's crazy.
So
what
I
color
was,
did
like,
you
going
get? Did
at
you get
it.
white or clear?
I was going at it, wipe off the excess. I like that thing was thick. I have like at least that much layer at each of the gap. My wife was like, "What about the water that's in there?" I was like, "How they came in is how they gotta go out," you know, because I told her that the bay window is actually made out of different material. They're kind of somewhat water resistant. They're not just gotta be, you know, because they're outside. So and between my roof and the bay window, there's a space. That's why they need a trimming to cover that space up. So it's not gonna touch my roof.
Tony, are you going to take a picture of it for us? Because I'm having a hard time understanding it, man.
Well, I obviously can't take a picture, so you just gotta take the way it is. All right.
Well, when you can, would you take a picture of it?
I won't be able to. What am I to take a picture of?
The
Well, you were
spackle
up there.
job.
You were up there with your hand on it. You could have taken a picture then.
Yeah, my hands are full of like silicone. It took forever to wash them up.
All right.
If you never tried before, don't get your hand full of silicone because it's so hard to get out of. Like,
Well, Matt
You
says
have to say no photo didn't
it
happen.
didn't happen. That's what Matt says.
What?
hey, Albert, I'm whining. I'm not telling you to figure whether or not it happened. I'm whining about it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
My bad.
Where's
So-
where the GoPro?
So
No, we've
literally.
all had problems like that.
I filled it
Tony.
in. My wife's complaining, why if the water started going to the wall? I said, at this point, I don't give a shit. If that thing rots, we just gotta replace it. You know, I just don't have
Yep.
time right now. I need to like just to get it done with. So yeah, that's what I end up doing. Just really fill it up because I do not want to have another night where I could have enjoyed a cup of coffee, but I end up had a whole hand of
Yeah.
talking. You know, right? So.
Okay, what kind of coffee, Tony?
It was the
Turbojet?
Turbojet SSL
Yeah,
Special
it was-
Blend Test Blend
was-
3070.
Right. Why you smoked the cigar down to what? Down to the nub?
I haven't got
There
there
you
yet.
go.
So, let's talk about the coffee. I tried all the coffee so far, and the same fashion, same way. And I think I personally like the 80-20 best. I think
told you.
I think Sherry actually likes a 60-40 and 70-30.
And Michael loved the 60/40. Loved it. He messaged me at like 2 a.m. I was actually still up roasting coffee. And he goes, dude, this 60/40 is so good. I'm like, I told you that was going to be your palate. It's what he likes
the
the Italian.
60-40 actually tastes more fruity to me.
Yeah, it's brighter.
Right? But the 80-20 is more robust. Overall, it has a subtle sweetness to it.
Yeah, see, and I have the 70/30 right now that I did in a mocha pot. And much smoother in a mocha pot than just doing a pour over or anything. And it's very, very good. Sort of silky texture to it. And then I've got the 80/20 that I did as a pour over. So, but there's much more chocolate nuttiness in the 70/30 and even more so in the 60/40.
Wait,
Did y'all try
60-40? Oh, okay,
50-50?
yeah. So I just feel like the 60-40 is a little bit more too sweet on the side. On the too much sweet side. So like I like the 80-20 better because it keeps the original that original blend's flavor and added just a little bit of that nuttiness to it.
Mm-hmm.
But 60-40 is just on the sweeter side. I feel like it's just like I tried this morning. I packed it too tight, so literally it took 40 seconds for the shot, where it's supposed to be
Oh, wow.
30, and it still come out sweet. It was literally still sweet after 40 seconds.
Wow.
So that's how sweet it is. Like if you like this one, the 60/40, you do not ever add sugar to your coffee because it's sweet. It's literally sweet.
Yep.
So I don't know. I mean, the percentage doesn't have to be a constant. I mean, if Sherry likes 60/40, she can just let you know I like the 60/40. You can blend it that way before you mix it to her, right?
Sure.
I mean, kind of. You know, in the end, it's still, you know, you probably could. You probably could.
I could, yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pre-mix once I get the main blend that we added the Brazilian single origin bean to. Once I get that, then I'm gonna actually do most of that box pre-mixed as the whatever we decided. I mean, if 80/20 is what you want, that's fine. And then I'm going to leave some out intentionally. If people want it a little bit adjusted, then they can message me when they place their order, put it in the notes. That's fine.
Where is Sherry when I need her opinion?
I don't know.
Where is Sherry when I need her opinion? Jeez.
Yeah,
Somebody
but she's like,
Sherry.
I mean, she enjoys the Italian medium. I mean, she just made that abundantly clear to me. And the 70/30 is very much like that. The 60/40 is a little bit brighter, and she likes both of them. Michael loved the 60/40. I haven't heard what he said about the 70/30. I don't know if he's tried the 80/20 yet.
I feel like the 70/30 is like in between, right? But because it's in between, it doesn't shine as much as the 60/40 being sweet or the 80/20 being robust. So
Right.
it's kind of like not good enough on both sides. That's why I kind of lean toward, like at first I drink the 70/30 and it was great, and then when I drink the 80/20 I was like, wait, that's so much better. And then when I drink the 60/40, that's when I go, oh, that's kind of too sweet. So that's why I'm kind of in between. But I think for the sake of everybody liking it, I think we'll go with the 60/40. Because you can get to the same bitterness or same robustness if you
Go a little darker.
brew it longer.
Yeah.
Or even a darker roast will get you to that. So I feel like 60/40 will be the best choice that people will like better. And especially people who doesn't add sugar to their drink at all. If they just want to drink it flat, no cream, no sugar, I think that particularly will be the best choice.
Well, then we do the 60/40 for the Legion, and then we make the 80/20 the Assassin blend.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Yeah, so that I think that's our choice. All right, 60/40. It's gotta be the Shadow Smoker's Legion blend, and then we have Assassin blend at the 80/20, which I particularly think is more robust. And then we have the test blend number 4, which is gotta be better if you like darker cigars. So, okay, and that should be available when on your website?
Probably Monday next week is when it'll all hit live. I'll have all the inventory and everything in stock and ready to go.
There we go. Travis, are you okay?
Yeah.
You look
think
like
he's
you
out
just had a
telling each
long
other
laugh.
dirty jokes
so your
outside
face
of
is
the
all
truck.
red or something. Yeah, you just had a long laugh or something like that. Just catching up or something like that.
You try not to get banned from the.
Oh, only a headband.
Oh gosh.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
There's
I got
no.
no.
bandana.
All right, so if you're gonna go with the 80/20 blend, call it Pareto. That's the
Wow.
perfect name.
Why?
Because the Pareto is a 80/20 concept, right?
Okay.
All right.
No,
It
we're
has
gonna
meaning.
call it the Assassin blend. But yeah,
The Assassin blend.
yeah, the 80/20 is gonna be particularly Assassin blend because that's the one I like better. But then
You're not gonna
for
call it
the
soy
Legion-
sauce assassin, though, right?
No, just the Assassin. Soy sauce Assassin, you will have to add soy sauce to it. Then that'll be a different story.
Or people will
I'm
think.
not screwing up my roaster by throwing soy sauce in that thing.
Oh yeah, it will cross. It will cross, and it will burn. So I like Colombian dark or Nicaraguan medium, but loads of sugar. See, that's the thing is that if it's good coffee, you don't really need to add sugar because they're sweet.
Yeah, and Raymond, if you like the Colombian dark, then you like a little bit of sweeter, some earthiness in it. You'll like the Sumatra dark that's on my website.
So, yeah, there you have it. So, Tim will have it available for you guys to figure out next Monday. And yeah, I'll just continue to drink that because, and here's the thing though. Tim sent me so much of the 60-40, very little of the 80-20, and a lot of 70-30. I was like, oh shit. That's why I actually started testing a different way because that little pouch of the 60-40 can make 2 espresso shots, 4, and they have the leftovers. That's how much that coffee can last. So actually work out pretty well.
Yeah, with the little 80-20 pouch that you got, I think it was 42 grams, something like that. So you had enough to do 2 good full espresso pulls on it.
Yeah, I had 2 pulls and have leftovers. So that's how I end up with the Thai draw. To make it too fine because I was like, oh, let me just do 20 instead, and to do 20 it was too tight, and then I pulled a 40. So back to the cigar though. Back to the cigar. The cigar right now, in the beginning was kind of salty. It was plummy. It was like a lot more flavor to the beginning. There's not a lot of pepper, which I like. It's a little bit, just a little bit. Smoke output is good, and then it turned more licorice and sweeter as it goes. It still have that saltiness, still have that little bit of mineral. It's interesting. I wonder if it will transition more after this little bit of the natural wrapper kind of blends out. Is that Habano or natural? I'm not sure. Once this lighter color wrapper goes out, then I will figure it out. But Hashimoto, when you smoked both. You smoked both tests, right? So, in terms of this one, what do you think? What kind of note are you getting out of this? What do you think particularly on this? That's just the opinion.
Well, out of the 2 of them, the first one I got was really airy, really smooth, probably too much of a draw, or too easy of a draw, I guess, where it was like really airy. So,
okay.
Yeah, which was nice because sometimes, it's nice to have a cigar where you ain't got to struggle, and I'm not going to say the words, but because somebody's going to make a joke out of it. So
we already.
It's in our mind already. We just didn't say it.
Yeah, I know. So, it wasn't bad. The transition was good. The flavors. At first it was really light. I wanted to say it was oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. The wrapper, the
Cameroon.
The Cameroon. But and I'm like, damn, normally I really like Cameroon, but the first time I smoked it, I was like, I don't know if I really like it. So I just don't know if it's been aged long enough or what. But yeah, I did get a little mineral-y taste, almost like I gotta watch what I say because these guys, man.
You're safe with us, Matt. Come on.
Yeah, whatever.
James, you really need to have a better screen because that really doesn't help.
Good Lord, James.
This is future Travis.
Huh?
And you're most likely right in 100 years, but not right now, man. Creeps.
Future Travis. He hasn't seen it yet.
Like you, Tony, I got a little bit of the spice, which was good because I like a little spice, and I like a little.
What are we
pepper.
talking about?
This is potentially could be audit. We have 2 blends that could be the audit cigar. We're testing it out.
Oh, okay, so you're auditing the audit?
We're auditing the audit.
Going through quality control.
Yep.
The second half of the stick, I liked more. I liked better.
You think that the first half of the stick kind of like help to taste the second half of the stick better?
Well, yeah, because it was 2 different flavors. So it was just like, yeah, went really light, and then it just hit you, boom, like pepper. which is I like.
So I got a feeling that you actually like the other one better then, in terms of cigars.
Might as well just let the cat out of the bag. Yes.
I haven't tried the other one yet, so I don't know. I haven't tried the other one yet. This was interesting. I mean,
Yeah,
the way
it was
it's made.
different. But the second cigar that I smoked, it was just like that one you're smoking now. It didn't have such an airy, light draw on it. It was actually a little better.
All right.
What?
Here.
Joe.
Hey, if you guys gotta joke around,
No, it's on the chat. It's on the YouTube chat.
how's the mouth feel? It's
God.
actually Tim Swanson's favorite word. All right, here we go. This is the other one. Okay, this one is very, very, very rough looking cigar. I'm telling you, this is rough. All right. I shouldn't do 2 cigars because I always get myself in trouble. But
Don't Martina Maya yourself.
Right.
but I'm curious. So, ooh, wow.
Don't Martina Maya yourself, huh?
So I'm finishing up a punch right now.
So yeah, Tony, on that one right there. I mean, just on the cold draw. I mean, I got pepper. My lips were getting a little tingly, and I was like, "Damn, that's got some pepper on there."
Why don't you come on outside, Matt?
Oh wow. Okay.
It's shirt sleeve weather.
Yeah. Not right now. It's not.
Oh, this one definitely have a lot of flavor. What? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, you see Fred's in the chat.
Yes, he is.
What's up, Fred? Fred, you got a package coming Friday. I mailed it out today, so you should be getting it Friday. I think you're gonna be happy.
Nice.
So this
Fred.
particular one, very intense flavor in the beginning. Pepper right away.
You're welcome, Martine.
Spicy. Oh, cow, my nose. All right, so definitely on the opposite spectrum of this one.
Right.
Like they're 2 opposite spectrum. This one definitely have more of that mineral, woodsy flavor, and that pepper just kills your nose right there. The draw is surprisingly easy to draw. I mean, it's more loose draw than the other one. My nose is trying to recover because that thing is on the pepper. I would say this wrapper is very oily, very toothy kind of wrapper.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what wrapper this is? Did Michael tell you?
Nuh-uh. He didn't tell me any of them.
Tony, did you say fruity?
No. Toothy.
Is it oily and what?
Toothy.
Two.
Oh, toothy. Yeah. Okay.
You talking molars? Or you talking incisors? Or...
I'm talking about, those teeth that you might not have called the wisdom teeth.
Oh,
Ah.
You're right. I had all those full.
hey, I'm just
Well,
glad
there we go.
I had 4 fillings today, so I'm just glad I'm not dribbling coffee down my face right
It's
now.
like numbed and everything.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Talking about
In there, done that.
Travis, your taste buds still haven't come back yet?
Apparently not.
That
I
took
thought
a
they
while.
had. I smoked a Connecticut earlier, and I'm like, man, I'm getting a little bit. Now I'm smoking a Maduro, and it tastes the same as a Connecticut. So I would probably go ahead and say no. But
Well,
I'm
then if it
fine
tastes
with
the same
pipe
as
tobacco.
Connecticut, that means you still have taste buds. It's just not.
How many,
But I'm fine with pipe tobacco, though. Like I smoke my pipe. I've been just smoking my pipe because I can't taste cigars. I can taste pipe tobacco just fine. All that is smells fine, tastes fine, no problems there. But it's just the cigars just don't do it. I don't know. It's weird.
That is weird.
Maybe this is mental.
But it is because like the way they say that COVID affects your taste buds, it's neurological. It's not actually like your palate. It's in your brain. And like some things I can taste, some things I can't taste at all. Like every now and then I can get a little bit out of coffee if it's strong, but other than that, it tastes like warm water.
Wow.
At any rate, it's all in your head.
It'll
Yeah, I
eventually
mean that's
come
a
back,
fact.
though. It will
Your
eventually come
bandana's
back.
too tight.
It's been about 2 months now, so you know it's taking its time.
Well, if you never get around to being able to taste cigars again, guess
Right.
you won't have one customer no more.
You gotta start selling pipe tobacco. But I will tell you, getting more into the pipe tobacco and stuff, I really am enjoying it more. And it's just kind of fun getting more into that because I can actually taste it. I've been taking the time, you know, smoking it and not having to light it as much and keeping it cool. So it's been real interesting doing that, though.
Can you taste your food?
Yeah, I can taste my food
Just can't taste cigars.
or coffee.
Wow.
But I can taste pipe tobacco and I can taste tea, and they're way milder. So I don't know.
What a
It's
shame.
a
What the
certain
deal
taste
is.
bud, certain signal is not being translated to your brain. So, you know,
Yeah,
it
that's
takes
right.
time. Yeah, it takes time.
You lost your cool factor.
Have you tried loosening the bandana to see if that helps?
I loosened it, tightened it, wore it backwards, tied myself upside down with it. You know, just got a head rush.
style? Rosie Riveter
Yeah.
style? Put the knot
I
on
think
top?
I think when I go to work tomorrow, I'm just gonna stick my hand in the panel and get shocked, and maybe that'll be like a reset.
Right.
You know,
Then
like
you'll just
shock therapy.
Just a bunch of electrical.
Yeah,
Yeah, then everything will taste like metal.
Mhm.
yeah.
Matt, you need a different mug.
I know, man. I went to look at them the other day on your site, and I got distracted with work. I know.
All right, how many ounces is the mug, man?
11 ounces.
That's metric, isn't it?
But
know-
I gotta support my boys, though. You know that.
There you go. Hey, I get you on that one.
So when I
That's
first
good.
got on the stream, I was talking to James that this room is 58 degrees, and I have the heat running. Now it's 53.6 degrees. Temperature's
That's a
dropping.
metric heater. I'm sorry. I've been working with a guy from Germany all week that flew over here to help us assemble a piece of equipment. I've been
James?
having a blast with that guy. I convinced him. I tried to convince him that the number 4 was a metric number, and we didn't use it here because I kept doing everything 1, 2, 3, and 5.
Was he an asshole like James?
He was a lot shorter,
Okay. Just curious.
but
Boy,
he had the thick accent and some of the slang terms they use. I wouldn't get it. Like we call him a ground wire, and he's like, "You have to run to
Hey,
this pedal.
Martin.
There's
Hold
no
on, hold on, guys. Martin, remember the rule? Remember the rule?
You don't know the rule.
Martin, it's not 50. It's not Facebook request. It's Discord request.
Yeah.
You screw this up. We're not gonna approve it. I'm telling you.
Martin,
they tell us
Martin's.
the Earth. They tell us the Earth cable. Yeah. So
Yeah, he said, "You didn't run an F over there. That's got to have the F." I said, "Man, what are you talking about, dog?"
Martin's Discord.
He said, "There's no
Discord.
well, Earth is ground, right?
It's happening,
Right.
Tony. It's happening before your very eyes, man. Martin is breaking the rule.
I know. I just talked to Martin about this last show.
Yeah, I
Come
was
on.
gonna say it was on the last show.
It was literally on the last show.
God, you're doing it wrong, Martin.
Oh my god.
And Fred, yes, I have Cowboys coffee mug.
Fred, this is what I'm smoking, Fred. Casa Cuevas Corline Maduro.
I'm going to do Connecticut here.
Yeah, I've got the Amendola Cremoso.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
You got Counter Strike.
Yeah, but you're warmer than Tony.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so cold
I'm really
here.
warm.
So cold in here. You guys don't understand. Like literally, this basement is like if I look out the window outside, I can't even see anything because it's covered by snow. Like
Whew.
literally, that's how tall the snow is.
Go out and shovel some of the snow away.
Wow. Martin is like, have you been drinking, Martin? Shit.
Am I seeing something y'all ain't?
He just called Tony short.
Oh.
Ooh.
Where did
Mute
I miss
it.
I'm not sure.
Dang.
Shots fired.
Wow.
The rule is literally in the Discord in one of the the first thing you go in. Just so you know,
Martin.
like the
Yeah,
rules
it's
are
right there on the front. Yeah, the first page.
What's he
yeah.
What's he doing? Sending Fred the rules?
He's got to invite Fred into the Legion, but hey,
Yeah, through the. Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
gotta
Nah,
follow
Fred's
the
a
rule.
cool
This
guy. He'll have fun in the Legion.
90-day
Fred's a good
probation
dude, man.
time. Okay, don't mess that up. Come on, don't mess that up. You know?
I've
Yeah,
been
Fred's
watching Fred for a while. He's a cool dude. Like him a lot.
Yeah, he is. Fred's a real cool guy. I didn't know he wasn't in the Legion. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, no, I guess he's not. So that'd be cool. He's a good dude.
Yep.
Your coffee will taste even better with the Dallas Cowboy mug. I disagree.
Yes, sir.
I disagree.
Yes, sir.
You
it
know,
will.
I feel like the Dallas Cowboy mug will actually make the coffee taste a little bit less ringy. A little bit less ringy.
I think it'll make it taste like a loser.
Oh, come on now. Come on. Me and Fred would probably disagree
Wow,
on.
Tom.
It'll
Tim,
probably
that-
taste sweeter, but I'm not into, sweetened tea like I think he is.
No, I feel like
But-
Dang, Tim, talk like that will certainly sell you more coffee, I'm sure.
If you don't put it in a Dallas
I-
mug, it's a
see,
winner.
this
It's as
thing-
simple as that.
I didn't even know
bro.
Super Bowl happened. I can tell you guys, I didn't even know Super Bowl happened. This is how like behind I am with sports right now. I didn't even know it happened. Like I'm watching the TV after watching the news and stuff like that, and Tom Brady got another ring. I was like, wait, so Tom
Yeah,
Brady...
same old.
And I was like, wait, so Patriot won? I thought Patriot is not in the game. And then I realized that Tom Brady was already traded. Has already moved to like Florida or something like that. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't even know about that.
So yeah, Fred, he did a review. I don't know if you guys saw that with when he had this football
That was
pads
hilarious.
on the other day. That was freaking awesome. But I told him he needed to try that Ray Lewis cigar because he had the same colors on and everything. And so Jeff, he had it the other day during the Super Bowl, and he says he loved it. So I'd be curious to see what Fred thinks about it.
I sent Fred, I packaged him up, and Brittany went to mailed it off today. I sent him 11 cigars today.
Right
So
on.
he'll be getting them on Friday. He had never tried Casa Cueva, so obviously I sent him one of each and two and a Habano and Maduro Prensado. And then I threw in 3 sticks, one of which is extremely hard to get, and one that's expensive, and one that is just kind of hard to get. So
What
those
does
are
that mean?
surprises.
What does that
So you're
mean?
saying he's getting a Flacco.
Oh, the fly.
Huh? No, yeah, right. I don't even have those.
I got a couple of those.
I think I've got one Maduro and one Habano left, one of each.
So for the
Yeah, I
Super
sent
Bowl,
him-
right? For the Super Bowl, you guys watched it? How many of you guys watched it?
I watched a little bit.
I watched a little bit with my.
Did anybody
my
watch the
brother.
halftime show? Was it worthy for me to go and watch it?
No.
No, I didn't watch the halftime show.
Don't watch it tonight. Just wait for the weekend.
Oh well, well done. Good dad
What,
joke
really?
there, Travis.
Really? We went there that low?
We had to. It was worthy of going that low.
Okay. So
If you want to
How
see
about-
a bunch of guys running around with jock straps on their face, then
Yeah, right.
how about
Wait, watch
commercials?
the halftime show or the game?
No, that was the game. Yeah.
How about commercials? Is there any good commercials that's worthy of watching?
not really.
No?
Maybe the advertisement for Falcon and Winter Soldier. That was a pretty good commercial, but that was about it.
That was disappointing. Because usually Super Bowl, the best thing to watch is the halftime show and the commercials.
But Pepsi and Doritos pulled out, so
They did?
yeah. They said they donated all their money to COVID relief, so they didn't put any money into the Super Bowl commercial.
Did you guys saw the picture I posted? Like, I was looking at my FedEx packages, and it says signed by COVID.
Actually, there was one commercial that I found very tugged at the heartstrings there, and it was the one where the family was wanting to adopt a child. They got the phone call, and it was from another country, and they broke the news to her saying that the girl had no legs.
The swimming girl, yeah.
And they said, it doesn't matter. You know what? We'll still take her. And she became an Olympic swimmer. no legs, and it's just like freaking. It tugged at my heartstrings. I was like, damn, that was
Yeah, that was. I forgot about that. I forgot that was during the Super Bowl. Yeah, that was probably the best commercial.
Yeah, I didn't see the halftime show or much of it because I was too busy on Down to the Nub because it's around 3 p.m. Pacific time.
I didn't see any of the commercials.
So yeah, the thing
Yeah, I
about being
didn't have
parents, you know,
the
when it comes to
game
being
going
parents, it
parallel to
doesn't
your
matter.
Down the
It
Nub
doesn't
show.
matter what your kid have and what your kid don't have. So, you know, usually, you know, there's a big news about Chinese people recently about kids. So this famous female actor or whatever had a boyfriend, and then obviously the two were the big shot, so they were like a power couple, and then they decided to adopt a kid, to have a surrogate to have kids, and so I think that she had like 2 American or something like that, or 2 Chinese or something like that. 2 Chinese, 2 American. I think it's 2 American to be a surrogate, and now the two split. The two split, and literally the female is like, yeah, I want you to get rid of the child. I don't want it anymore.
That's horrible.
That is horrible. That is very bad. That was so bad. And that literally, not only bad here, is bad in China too. Like, China don't even care normally, right? So bad in China, they kind of blacklist her. Won't let her to go on any shows right now. She's like the horrible person #1 right now. You know, if you gotta have kids, commit to it. It doesn't matter what happened in your life. Commit to it. You know?
Yeah, I would definitely say that's one of the things you need to stay committed to.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
another life.
you didn't. The reason you want a child is not because you're with another guy. It's because you want a child. So whether or not you're with that guy, it doesn't really matter. So.
Yeah, actors, they get praised like they're you know, these super incredible, amazing human beings, and all they do is play dress up and make millions of dollars. I don't, for the life of me, understand why they get the praise they get, because they literally, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. I
Travis, I have
mean,
to tell you this,
and
though.
there are certain actors that say that too.
Travis, I have to tell you this: filming, acting is very, very hard. If try to be on set to do one of the movies, my wife went for one movie, and literally after that, she will not do any more movies. Literally, it was that hard. It sucks. It sucks to be on set.
Yeah,
Right.
but
Well, it's not even that. Like, y'all know who Brad Pitt is, right? Everybody knows Brad Pitt,
Sure.
right? Y'all know. What about Robert Jarvis? Everybody know who he is? That's what I'm saying. He invented an artificial heart that saved tons of lives. Nobody knows who that dude is. He's like one of the leading medical heart people on planet Earth. But 100 out of 100 people don't know that.
Well, that's
but
different,
2-year-olds
because
know
one
who
person
Brad Pitt is.
constantly is on the TV to entertain you. The other one,
Right.
hope you never have to use what they invented.
Correct. I mean, I get that, but I mean, I just feel like, cutting edge medical research to get, more praise than it does.
Well, they
Right.
do. I mean, this guy probably makes a lot of money.
Oh, no doubt. I
So
mean,
yeah, he does. He got that. Definitely get the name
Gets
after
the
you.
praise.
People who does behind the scenes stuff, like they're doing science stuff, usually doesn't get the praise, but they will make a lot of money their job is not to be out there for you to look at them, right? The actor, actress, their job is to entertain you. So they want you to know them. You have to know them. You have to praise them because they are there to entertain you. They're there to make fun of themselves, look stupid, and make stupid newses for you. But so that they're out there for you to comment. No, not comment. For you to critique, right?
Yeah.
But the scientists, they don't. I mean, the medical, they don't. And you gotta know that the medical people get paid. Sitting.
oh
in the
yeah,
lab.
they do. I don't think
No,
they get paid
sitting
as
in
much
their
as
lab.
actors do.
Sitting in the lab.
We just wish that actors would be a little more real, like professional wrestlers are.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying?
in this
I mean,
movie, brother.
being a science person myself, especially with in this family, in this household, we have like quite a bit of patents, and nobody ever knows about them. Nobody ever knows about them. But that's the thing. We're actually kind of glad that's the case, because it makes everything else a lot easier. In the science field, they will know when they read your documentation. They will read your research results. But like in the public, I can go out there and says, "Hey, I'm Dr. Wayne." They'll be like, "Who the hell are you?" That's fine. I'm okay with that. You know.
Yeah, doctors look for being published. They don't look for the public accolades. They look for being published and having their name in articles and research.
They want to get the accolades from their peers. People that understand them.
In the end, a lot of things that people invent, they wish you never had to use it. So.
Well, there's a lot of people that know Dr. Hashimoto.
I think I heard of that guy.
Yeah, he can slice an orange.
You know, Dr. Hashimoto. I actually know that Dr. Hashimoto. He invented this thing. Once you eat it, you can never taste orange again. It's great.
Yep.
I think,
yeah.
He's the one that invented the Hashimoto disease.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a thyroid disease. My wife actually has Hashimoto's. She had thyroid cancer at 27 years old. So yeah, I'm very, very.
My wife laughs every time she hears Matt's name because all she thinks about is that.
But you're saying that doctors want to be published and all. I think a lot of doctors just want patience.
Oh, jeez.
No, doctors rather have published documents than patients because patients they have to deal with.
They have to have a lot of patience.
They want a lot of patience, really.
I'd rather be the doctor that invented a procedure and just sit back and collect the money for those procedures.
Martin left. He's like, screw this.
He tried to get on to explain himself and then said, screw it.
So I personally like to collect money on things that we did in the background than doing it. And there's a lot of medical procedures that even though you can invent it, you never want to do it because it's so complex. You don't want to do it. You invent it, you just wanted to have the name for it. So.
Yeah, I heard a doctor praying one day, and he definitely did say, "Lord, give me patience."
Oh God.
Oh jeez.
Oh God.
Dad jokes. Okay.
Wow.
And these brothers.
Right? You guys got to at least feel like the Jeffs here, okay?
I'm exercising a lot of patience right now.
Right.
You know, Hashimoto, I had to agree with you. I think the other one tastes better. The first one, the two-tone, is kind of bland.
Yes, the second one that I smoked, it was like monotone, man. It got to a certain point where there was nothing happening, and I'm like, damn, it's lackluster. It's lost its like everything with me. I lost interest in it, and I just wanted to go smoke the other one again.
Like I'm doing both right now. I will take one on this one, apart from this one, and you'll burn my nose to death.
Right.
And then when I go back to this, that's no taste.
Right. But once it gets down to the darker end of that wrapper, the pepper does pick up on it. I almost wonder if it's the same blend as the other cigar. But I'm not 100% sure because I don't think it's as strong.
But the problem here is that I don't want to go through an hour just to get to a flavor that I want. Almost like the
right.
Puppy Van Winkle. I don't want it to have the first little bit to get to that last little bit. I want the entire cigar to be like that.
Right. I get it. And that's what I was saying to myself. If I was to buy the cigar, I would be a little hesitant because the first part of it is not my style. It's not what fits my palate.
Did Sherry say which one she want?
Yeah.
Did she say the two-tone?
Mm-hmm. Her and Michael.
Her and Michael like the two-tone? Oh,
that's
shit.
why they threatened me. They threatened to cut me.
Yeah.
That's why the whole gangster slang was going on earlier in the chat.
I ain't scared.
Yeah, I said, I ain't scared. Tony asked, what's scared?
What's scared? Did you spell something wrong? What's scared?
Scared? Scared?
They skirt?
Skirt?
I ain't scared. Don't scare me.
Yeah, I think this particular one is a lot more flavorful.
All right, Martin, just
Let's
explain
see if
himself.
Martin figure out this time. Let's see if he's back at it again.
Talk, Martin, push the button to talk.
There you go.
Can you see me?
No, we
I
can't
don't see you. We
you.
don't see you, but we can hear you.
See? That's weird. Like I can
Yeah.
see you guys, but I can't.
Get the camera, bro.
Yeah, open your
did.
camera.
See? That's
No,
my
you
open camera.
Looks like Michael Wells.
Sounds like my students. You sound like my students now. It's weird. I can.
No, Martin, did you change the
camera don't
phone or
work.
something like that?
There you go.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Okay, now turn it around to where it's like facing you.
Yeah.
Try.
check engine light on. Oh man,
Yeah,
bro.
right. Seatbelt lights.
It won't flip. That's
Well,
weird.
Get some gas, man. It won't flip.
Reboot your phone, man. Just reboot your phone. Reboot your phone.
Okay.
Turn it around, dude.
Okay, I'll do it again.
And I'm out.
What's he doing? Doing a cigar review?
Oh no. You think Michael's sleeping right now?
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
Which one?
Probably. Call him up on the phone. Wake him up. Wake his ass up.
Ask him where your order is.
Tell him he's not supposed to sleep till after he gets on the live.
Okay, I did see Sherry say she liked the two-tone, and but Michael didn't say he liked the two-tone. He said he smoked one 3 times with the double wrapper and then smoked the other one twice.
No, he said that whether it was in that chat or not, but he put that him and Sherry are the cigar twins for a reason.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Really? Huh?
He said
I think
somewhere-
he actually said, "Let's see if Sherry's my."
somewhere that he liked that.
really-
He liked that tone. That's what he said last week.
But this, I don't know. Maybe if I get to see this amount of smoke this thing is producing is actually really
Right.
good.
Yep.
But this one, nearly the end of this right now is so bland and I don't taste much.
I agree. That's exactly what I
Live
got out of
video,
it.
your live video went off the air.
Did it?
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
Oh,
Did it?
it's on. It's on.
Not in America.
It did.
It's probably the socialists took it down, man.
It's off here, yeah.
No more YouTube time for you. Go to bed.
Oh, Travis is rolling his own joint over there.
No more YouTube time for you, yes.
I mean, this one is more mellow. I mean, for a daily cigar, that might do it. And if you don't like pepper, then that will make sense. Because the other one, the pepper, like the first stir, oh my god, it burns your
Yeah,
nose.
thank
It's
you,
like a
Brad.
pepper bomb. So,
Right.
I don't know.
But it stays. The flavor stays there the entire cigar. Like it never has a dull moment on that other one.
But I do taste the similar notes now that it's getting to the end of that lighter
Right.
wrapper. I do taste a similar note. Like these two are very similar right at this moment right now. But this one's stronger. This one's lighter.
Right.
So, I don't know.
That one's that's why it's lighter.
Say what?
One's shorter right now.
Hey! Awesome. What's going on, man?
Big dog.
Oh, what's up?
And your shirt almost matches the brick, bro.
How's the retro on that cigar? Which one? This one or this one? This one burns your nose throughout. Like every time I retro hill, my nose will have to take a few seconds to get.
But see, and I like that though because, like me and Travis, we smoked, that 601 Maduro, and then and we like that pepper, that
Oh yeah.
spice.
I mean,
Yep.
Travis, you can't taste anything, right? If you had this, you would definitely taste
Dude,
it.
all we
It's
can
that
see is
strong.
your display, dude. Turn
What's
it back
with that
around.
facial
again.
expression? My team's like, ah.
I wasn't sure if we did that or not yet. So
We did it in the
Yeah.
beginning, but we'll do it again. Why not? Yeah,
Let's
this
do
is
it again.
definitely a pepper bomb. It's a very strong pepper bomb. And it has a lot of flavor. It's right from the beginning to now 1/3 of it. It's pepper throughout. It's a lot of pepper.
Martine, are you drinking and not driving again?
I'm drinking and not driving.
Dude, I'm telling
know-
you, man, the cop rolls up, dude. You could
Yep.
be going to jail, man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say because I remember Jeff Albert saying, "Hey, you better put the keys somewhere else because even if your keys are the ignition and you're drinking, they will still."
But what
Take
about
you
if
in.
your
Well,
car
it's
uses a
efficient.
fob?
My key is in my pocket.
Yeah,
So
your
you
car
can't,
uses a
sit
fob. You
in,
can't have, you don't have to have in the ignition.
Right.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, if
you
it's
gotta
running,
turn off the car.
You only basically have to be sitting behind the wheel, and then they'll ask you to drive your car over to the parking spot and park it, and then they'll shoot you when you run away in the back.
oh, Jesus.
Oh man! Wow.
Woo! I can definitely see why Michael and Sherry likes this one better because it's more for everybody. Smoke for everybody. The other one, if you don't like the pepper burn, you're gonna hate it because how much pepper is in there. I think.
And I don't know if it's for everybody though. You say that. I mean, not everybody likes
But
that.
in terms of for
Either.
everybody, like
Yeah.
everybody will be able to smoke through it without dying.
Okay.
Right, but it's bland, lackluster. It's just, in my opinion, it's just like I was bored with it. I was like, I'm done. Like, but I
It
powered
does take
through
a while to
smoked the whole
finish it,
thing.
huh? It does take a while
Yeah.
to finish it too.
Hey, Tony.
Tastes like orange. I don't like it.
Tony,
What's up?
You said that.
I'm going to start inviting people back on Facebook from now on, man.
Why?
Because Martine can get away with it.
Did he?
I didn't invite him on Facebook.
I didn't get a notification.
I sent him the link to Discord
Yeah.
after he accepted the rules.
He added the guy on Facebook so that he can send him the link. That's how I understand it. So
Yeah, but once you're added on Facebook, ain't you added on Facebook?
no,
I mean,
it added as a friend, personal friend. So it's different.
So if you're a mod, you can do it. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Hey, I'm not a mod.
He's not a mod.
I'm a YouTube mod.
He's a YouTube mod. That so far hasn't. Martin, have you ever got kicked anybody yet?
yeah, at the very beginning, he did kick a couple of
Oh,
people.
I guess you did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
But then he had to let them back on because they were Legion members.
Yeah, he kicked him. Really invited him to the,
No,
I don't know.
didn't kick
These
no
two
more.
cigars. These two cigars. It's tough. Why is it always I had to choose between two choices?
See, even in Fred's comments, he likes Pepper Bomb too, and he likes that
But
601.
some people
Maduro.
love the pepper bomb. That's why these
Right.
the 601s, are out there because of the bomb, right? So
Right. No, I get it. I mean, it's not for everybody, but I think with those guys because they do have a lighter palate, Michael and Sherry. So I can
Now
see
is
why
the-
they like that other one.
and
Is the
Tony.
darker-
Tony's got a lighter palette too.
so what does that mean?
Matt-
Does that mean we need to release both?
So is the darker one getting closer to like a Warhead 6, or is it just like a good strong pepper bomb?
Well, I don't like the Warhead 6, so I mean not the Warhead. What are we talking about?
I bet if we put a McAllen in there, it'd be all over it. But
I don't like McAllen. I like McAuliffe.
or McAuliffe, it's all the same shit.
I mean, both taste.
Just play Martin.
Both has its own good and bad, right? The
Right,
two-tone one in the beginning is very plummy. It's very smooth. It's nice, but like around halfway through, or not even halfway through, just past 1/3, it starts to get bland. It starts to kind of lose luster. It's that plum taste disappears. Mineral stays, but there's not enough anything to bring it back up. So you kind of have to get through that. You're like, tough. Get it through
Right.
that to get that flavor back. But this one,
Who's saying Chingo?
it's going at it. It's constantly have that pepper to kind of refresh your taste, and it has a lot of flavor. In terms of strength, I think this one is stronger, but this one, because it's so long, you actually will get the strength.
And I thought the same thing. You know what? I was like, man, maybe he ought to think about doing both cigars because that way.
What's the difference? One's a Cameroon and the other's what?
I don't know. Literally don't know.
Oh,
I think both are
okay.
Cameroon because they have that very similar notes. But I couldn't tell.
Who all gets a vote on this? Who all gets the vote?
Well, I haven't even smoked it, so how do I get in on this vote?
You don't.
Son of a bitch!
Well,
I'm
we already know
voting
you're
on
not
the
gonna like it,
record. What the
Martin.
fuck
So
is- what's my
shit, we
number
don't
gonna
need you
do
to
if I
smoke them,
can't vote on the
We
fucking
know
cigar?
you're not gonna like either one of them.
right?
Martin, you get to vote on it.
Well,
Connection
smoke it.
again.
You get to vote on it once we decide to which one to release, and then you can go like, Tony made the wrong choice.
I'll tell you something. It's the damnedest thing, man. So I went to hang out with Martine the past 2 Sundays, right, at his shop. And he's sitting there, he's smoking a cigar, and I'm like, he's like halfway through it. I'm like, what do you think of it? Oh, I hate it. Then why the hell are you smoking it, man?
It
Can I
doesn't
pay
matter
for
which
it,
one I
right?
choose. It doesn't matter which one I choose. Martin's got a review and says I hated it because Tony chose it.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's still gonna smoke it.
Yeah, I'm still gonna smoke it because I paid for it. So I mean, what the fuck?
You know what we should do? We should make one that's like a mild plus to a medium, and just call it the Cran, so that Martine's got his own cigar.
This is really like a mild plus to a medium. And I think it's medium because it's so long. It takes a while. If you smoke too fast, you're gonna feel it. But this particular one, I think is medium to start with.
Is this the audit cigar that you're trying to decide on?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the show, James.
And pick, and then, I'd make sure you get it.
That's a good one. That's a good one right there.
So
Good
when
timing.
you take the one that you like the least because you're going to kick it anyway. You're going to boot it after you've started.
Punt that.
I gotta say, I kind of like both, but I like the second one better than the first one.
Yeah, I like them both, but for me, it's got to be the pepper bomb.
Yeah. Well, he's going to take the other one because it's an audit cigar.
And I don't even think it's Warhead pepper bomb, that strength.
So
The
is it like
strength is not
Tabernacle?
like that, but the pepper is definitely there.
Yeah, the pepper's there, but the strength, the Warhead definitely
The
has
Warhead
that one
definitely.
beat.
Warhead is a full body cigar.
Right.
But
So
this
Matt, is it
particular one, I
more
think it's about
like
medium.
a Tabernacle or the Wiseman?
Oh man, it's been a
In
while
terms of
since
the
I've had
strength,
one
I
of
think
those.
is closer to the Wiseman. I don't know.
Okay.
Tabernacle is a full cigar. Tabernacle is kind of full, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
they didn't
not
have
full.
much pepper.
It's not full. I'm smoking both at the same time, so I know it's not full, but it's definitely medium. So
So I'm guessing these are both bundle sticks, right?
they are.
Yeah, because they're gonna be. What did Michael say? He wants to make them readily available,
Yeah.
so everybody can buy a bundle.
The
How
one,
about we just we release both? One is called Audit. The other one is called
TAL.
Pepper bomb.
the other one is called
Well, there's got to
Kiss
be
of the-
it's got to be something to do with pledge, or not
Kiss-
pledge.
The
Audit.
audit.
So
one is Audit, the other one is what? After Audit, Post Audit.
The other one's
Kiss-
called Mr. The other one's called Mr. Audit.
We'll call it
One is
Kiss of
called
Death.
6-month audit. The other one one is called semi-annual audit. The other one is called end of year audit.
Call it the kiss of death.
I like Mr. Audit though. That's pretty cool.
yeah, let's call one the audit, and let's call the other one you made it.
Yeah, audit and made it.
One of them's got to be called the Curse of 150. So
Yeah, because we have enough
50.
bands printed for both if we wanted to do both. And I think that majority of the people it's gonna like the second one, not the two-tone. Especially Travis, why he can't taste anything, he will definitely be able to taste the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can taste pepper in a cigar, but that's about it. But I mean, that's more of a feeling than a taste in a way, you know?
No, well, yeah, pepper is kind of spicy is a pain.
Not unless you get it in your eyes, like pepper spray.
Pepper bombastic.
Then that's more than a feeling.
Right?
I think I have to talk to Michael about this because both are good, but they are a completely different spectrum.
Well, with the two-tone one, I found it was just two different cigars. You know what I mean? One that was really like fluffy and real light draw. The second one was a little more snug draw, so it wasn't consistent. That pepper one, both cigars drew the same, burned the same. I didn't have any issues with it.
I think I have to try this one again after I age it a little bit too.
Not bad.
Because it does have the flavor, but it's so much lighter. So much
yeah.
lighter.
And the second time I tried that, it almost tasted better the second time than it did the first time. But then again, I smoked the full stick the day after, and to give it a day in between instead of back to back. And I could tell a huge difference between both cigars, and I still went with the darker one.
Yeah, I definitely had to go back to revisit.
Are we really gonna go with the dude who can't taste orange?
Mofo, you got a button. Don't give me that crap.
I know. I got the first
You
sign
got-
button.
that's
The
right.
Original, the
Yeah,
first.
I don't even
edition.
have a sign button, and Hashimoto's got a signed cup.
First edition. Bitches.
I don't have a cup yet. I don't.
I sent it out. I don't know why you don't have it yet, but I did send it
First
out.
edition. Look at that.
That's right. Number one.
Here. Hold on. Let me see.
It's probably with my Secret Santa package.
Guys, see? Your package with Flex Seal is shipped. I told you, I literally bought the Flex Seal. Flex Seal. Ah.
Flex
All right.
seal.
Let me see.
Fleshlight.
Let me see where your cup is. I hope it's not lost because I don't have any more. You know, it's USPS. You know what do you expect, right? What do you expect?
Yeah, has mine shipped out yet, or?
Not yet, because
No.
I have other stuff to put in yours.
Oh, that's right.
And we're
How about
right?
mine, Tony? Is mine shipped out?
No, definitely not.
Yeah, yours went to Germany, Albert.
It got broken.
No, I just
Drop
had to
it.
go to the post office to get a bigger box because it won't fit all the stuff I only sent to you. So
The one for Germany's not sent either. So.
let me see. All right, order history.
Drinking, Martine.
Fred
What?
wants to know what you're drinking there, Martine.
Thank you for what?
Thank you for what?
Thank you.
What are you drinking?
Oh, what am I drinking? Four Roses.
I understood thank you also, so it's not just your ears.
Wait, why
Yeah,
doesn't
it sounded
it
like
show my
Robert,
history?
or, Albert said, "What do you? Thank you," or something.
All right.
That's what it sounded like you
Well,
said.
Martine, thank you.
You're welcome.
For answering, what are you drinking?
Right.
By the way, if anybody wants to know what I'm smoking, I've got a
Find the camera.
camera. Here's a camera.
What is that? Alec Bradley, Blind Faith.
Blind Faith.
That's a pretty good cigar.
You like it? No.
I don't know yet.
That was the first one, right?
Tastes like
Hey,
wax.
Martine,
Yeah, this was their first blend.
What color crayon does it taste like?
Yellow.
Martine, where you
It's
sitting?
yellow.
Ah,
Matt Hashimoto, your package is still in transit.
Well, we figured that one out because it's not.
Well, let's see where it's in
Right.
transit. Where in transit? It's in transit at. Come on. It's in tracking history. It's at.
That's not a good look.
Yeah, that didn't look good.
It's in Bermuda.
Right.
Well, it already took 3 days, and it just said that it's somewhere in the destination facility today.
so that means it's in the general area of where he lives.
Yep. Destination facility is the.
So it's in Utah.
Hey Matt, where's your zip code? What's your zip code?
84414.
A4 what?
84414.
It's at 84198.
I have no idea where that's at.
Well, that's the
I can
facility.
hold on a second. Let me look that up.
MJ, I haven't had it yet. I have 88 and Ultra with me. Both are solid. Blind Faith wasn't bad. 888 is better than 88 for me. Main. Okay.
Yep. 84198 is in Salt Lake.
Yeah, so you're close.
It's so funny hearing
Destination. You're the destination hub.
I thought the same thing, Martine. I
He's
was like, I just want one whole video where Tony just has all this, slang.
Main.
From Salt Lake, you can actually go to some place. in
Yeah,
another
next thing you
state.
know, it's in transit to Germany, right?
Yeah, it'll go to Arizona and then to Texas and then back. So
It'll get there. It'll get there. Yeah, it'll get there. Eventually.
hopefully before Friday, then I can on Saturday's live I can
Well, if
drink it.
it's already at the destination facility, you will only take the next couple of days, I think.
Yeah, should have it Friday.
So
Probably have it. Yeah. Probably have it today.
let's see
Which is
what
tomorrow.
temperature is it
Yeah.
right now.
Tomorrow, bro.
Still
I'm like, today.
53.2. This place
Yeah,
is cold as hell.
it's today here already. Okay.
Right. You're already in the future.
Yeah, I'm already in the future. Yeah. I know what your future is.
Right.
And it's not pretty.
It's horrible. It's horrible, you guys.
Exactly. It's not pretty.
Yeah, in terms of the cigar, I think I need to try more. I need to have a more of a separate.
I need
color.
more samples.
Huh?
Well, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, man, maybe I ought to try it again, but I only had 2 of each. So I don't know. I mean, Michael said he had like 3 of each.
Yeah, I have 3 of
3 or
each.
4.
I have 3 of each.
Oh.
Not a lot.
How do I get them?
I only got 2 of each.
Well, I got it a day late. Actually, no,
Just like
a
the
whole
coffee.
weekend late. I got it a
Where's
whole weekend late.
Short Stack? Where's Short
Right.
Stack when we need him?
He's
Sleeping.
probably sleeping. Wednesday, he's either working or sleeping, right? So,
Yep.
well, I will try it again on Saturday, and hopefully that, because Saturday I have to drink that Louis the 13th here, because they say no. Actually, I had a picture. You guys say no picture, no, it
Right.
didn't happen, but I did have pictures, so.
We'll try it as your first cigar of the day.
Yeah, and that's where I found out that the double blend cigar tasted better in the morning time, and it did taste really good with coffee. But then once you got towards Topo Chico, once you got past that first third, though, it just kind of died off again. So but then the pepper kicked in once you hit the darker wrapper, and that's when it got interesting to me. But it was very long smoke. What's that?
So it was only a part of it that you wasn't interested in then.
But I'm a Cameroon fan. If that was Cameroon wrapper, I mean, it just didn't taste very Cameroony to me. I guess it's not from what I've had in the past. So
Okay, my question is this, and it's for Hashimoto. Were you tempted to save that cigar for later?
I got ash all over my table. Hold on a second. Holy shit.
You don't know how to answer that question.
Ash fail.
That's
No
a tough
comment.
question to answer, isn't it?
What was
No
the question?
comment.
What was the question? What was the question?
I was wanting to know how much you struggled with lighting that cigar up and smoking 2, for that matter, and not saving it, right? Like, I was just curious.
okay. So the first 2 I wanted to smoke right off the bat just to see what they tasted like. Yes, the other 2 I did want to save them for like a couple weeks,
All right.
at least a couple weeks to let them rest and let my palate readjust. I wasn't going to save them like the one I'm saving from James. No.
Let me just say
I
this,
begged
okay?
it, I begged it, James.
Let me just say this. Number one.
It's just my cigars you don't want to smoke. Yeah. So,
It's
Number
a
one
great cigar.
is that we will
Right.
not release this until we have the band and send the band to the factory and have them wrap the bands on this. So you're talking about late March. So we still have time to go back and forth on this. Okay?
Is there any kind of a special cap or anything on there? Or is it just a standard Parejo, regular like double or triple wrap cap?
The cap?
Yeah, does it have a pigtail or anything on the cap?
Pigtail. It's a pigtail.
Yeah, they both have pigtails on them, which is really cool looking. I mean, it's a well constructed cigar.
You know, a
Well, then
cigar
you-
like that, though, would be badass if it had a pigtail on both sides.
You want to know what the blend is then?
Yes.
The lighter half is Ecuadorian Habano, and then the other half is the Cameroon Maduro, and then the binder is a Dominican Corojo, and the filler's Nicaraguan.
Am I gonna have to hop back onto YouTube?
Who? What?
Why?
why?
I'm trying to read this comment.
Who's coming?
Oh.
Oh. Okay. I took my son to the park.
Oh
When
yeah.
we got home, we found his goldfish dead, which is tough situation for any parent. How do you explain autoerotic
Asphyxiation.
asphyxiation to a 4-year-old. You don't. You don't. That's the answer for you. You don't.
Yeah.
Just flush.
Yeah. It's a
You
simple
go
answer.
buy another one, put it in there, and it never happened.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's not like the fish is gonna be able to tell, whatever name you give to the fish is, hey, come here, and the fish is gonna go. No, the fish won't even remember its own name. It's okay.
So that's not the question, though, Tony. The question is, what's the next thing this person's going to write? That's the
Exactly.
So Tim,
Hopefully
what's the
something
blend of
better, something more
what's-
creative.
what's the
something
blend
is-
of the solid cigar?
This one is the half and half. I just cut that lighter half off just so that I can get to this right away.
I don't know right now, Matt. I'm doing my research.
Oh, okay. And they both have closed feet on them, which I like that part of it.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool. It's different.
Gives you that little extra burst of flavor at the beginning.
Just,
so how badass if there was a pigtail on both sides, then you could choose which side you wanted to start off with.
Oh, good Lord.
That's something Bob the cigar guy should come up with.
Right.
Just saying. I mean,
He can go safari style on any of the cigar like that.
Wait, so it has a closed foot on it?
It has closed foot, pigtail.
I think I know which. Okay, I think I know who might make that cigar then.
Yep. That's how I'm getting this information.
Well, I could have sworn that two-tone one looked very familiar.
Because I've smoked it before.
Well, doesn't Grand Habano make a bunch of stuff like that? Like the
No.
Persian King and all that, isn't it looks kind of similar to that a little bit?
No,
So-
it's pretty similar to.
It's pretty similar to another brick and mortar online shop.
Yep, that's exactly what.
So
that's
if
the one.
So if the darker one is the one that I'm looking at right now, then it's a Honduran Oscuro wrapper, and it is all Nicaraguan binder and filler.
Okay. Yeah, I have an idea who's these are.
Wait,
makes
wait.
sense.
Are we talking about,
Yes.
Some-
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
We are.
some company that rhymes with
Yes.
the
Yes.
sea
Rhymes
animal?
with teal.
Yep.
Like it
That's a-
rhymes with the animals that sharks love to eat.
Well, they
'Cause-
sell
Wait.
it, but
So they have the
brand-
two-tone? So they have the
But the
two-tone?
brand,
Yes.
hold on. But I don't know about that one, but the brand is a brand that I've smoked that they carry.
But he's got his name on it.
Yes.
Yes.
I think
so
I've
we're-
decided which one is gonna be on it then.
well,
They're
the
both.
website that I'm on right now is a reviewer who has his own online shop
Yes.
and brick and mortar, and has these as well, and that's where I'm pulling the information because
Right.
he carries them as well with his own naming on them.
I'm
Yep.
gonna look
He
at it.
thinks
Hold
that
on,
his-
hold on.
And
Hold
he
on.
thinks that his bundles are the best bundles in the world.
Yep.
Let's not go too far. Let's not go too
The
far. Let me
thing
take a
is,
look.
Are y'all doubling down on that?
We
so
are.
here's the thing: is I actually gave one of our Utah members here, Josh, some of the extra bundle sticks that I bought from him that I could not stand. And I'm like, I can't smoke these, man. I'm like, here, try them. You can have the rest of them. And then he couldn't stand them either. So he's been trying to give them away. And today I was just telling him, I said, I'm smoking these blended cigars. And the one tastes like the name of the cigar. And he's like, oh my God, you got to be joking. And I'm like, no, dude. I think it's the same exact cigar.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing, though. I am reading the description of this cigar on that website, and I'm like, that's not what I taste.
Well,
Just-
that dude
just
doesn't have a
don't
good palate.
Just don't fall out of alignment with what we're trying to accomplish as SSL.
That's
Right.
why
Right.
I think I've decided which one we're gonna go with. Not that one. This might sound weird, but
It's funny because you were describing the cigar, and I was like, wait. I think I know who it is or what it is.
Yep.
all right. Let me just double check a little bit here.
I don't know. I think you do, and then sell it for half price.
No, All right, so here we go. Hold on a second.
You guys act like the cigars are coming from there, though. I mean, come on.
They're not, but I mean, I've smoked it before and I wasn't
Mhm.
impressed.
We expect that from you, Martine. It's okay.
Right.
I know that, but
He said, I know
but
that.
I also had problems with the
That's
brown.
actually a very good sign.
Well, hell,
you
if you guys like it, then whatever, because I know I'm not gonna like it.
Survey says
We put a McAuliffe band on it. You might like it.
Right? Yeah. Caliphate.
God.
I just speak
Let me figure it
Canadian.
out.
Hey.
All right, so I'm looking at this. All right. Okay. All right.
On the other side of the news, Martine State got snow today.
Really?
We did for about 10 minutes in North Texas.
Might be a snow day tomorrow.
Hey, let's make this a new what do you call it? Challenge coin thing. Right there, baby. How many of y'all got the one of these?
I do.
Wait, what the hell? Where'd you get that, man?
Oh,
We got
where you
swag?
get that? We got swag.
That's
We
what I was
got
just going to say.
swag.
Ah, we got swag. Shit.
Look at that. Oh, yes.
My thing is that when I asked, I think I talked to Brendan about this. That he said no one else is using it right now. That's why that was part of the idea to use as test play. So I guess.
Okay. So if nobody's using it, then it's probably from the same maker, but not something that's being
It might
carried.
not even be the same maker. It might be the same style. I don't know.
Right.
Because I'm
Yeah,
reading
that's probably
I'm reading the description. And I was like, that's not what I tasted.
Oh, then it may be different.
It might be different. Because
Oh.
I don't taste that.
I mean, I don't know what it's saying there for his flavor notes, but
But do you really
For the-
trust those flavor notes?
Here.
Right,
This is what
right.
it describes. Okay, it says it's a flavor bomb. It takes you through a smooth, creamy nuttiness, transition
God.
into dark chocolate and espresso. I'm pretty
That's him
sure
trying
this
to
doesn't
sell
taste
you.
like that.
That's him
Wait.
trying to sell you.
The two-tone one or the darker one,
The
Tony?
two-tone one.
Okay. Because the darker one is saying notes are leather, dark cedar, dark chocolate, spice, and a hint of caramel on the finish.
That's not what I taste either, because the darker one is super peppery, and this really doesn't tell you that.
I didn't get caramel either.
Yeah, it says
Well, you can't take orange, so
I know. That's
rich,
what I was going to say. I was just waiting for
chocolate,
that, but
coffee. No,
Caramel
I'll
or
take
caramel?
anything.
caramel. The
Caramel.
fancy stuff, Albert.
I don't think it's the same one. That's the thing. Like it says, mystery flavor of dark chocolate coffee notes. That's not what I taste in this one. Hashimoto, on this full stick, did you taste chocolate, coffee?
I got coffee. I don't know about chocolate and caramel though, because there was a lot of pepper.
And
Hey,
there's no mention of pepper on this one.
Matt, have you gotten like a fruitiness from this Hoya Antaño?
And I'm not answering you, Martine. You're just trying to lure me in, bro. You
Like
just-
a dark fruitiness.
I do
For
taste a
real.
little bit coffee, but the pepper literally overshadows every taste to start with. It goes away. But this thing didn't say anything about pepper.
So I had that one with a cup of coffee, and then the second one I had it with like a soda.
Let's
Just-
see.
The one with the soda, I got a little more flavors out of.
Dr. Pepper?
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know what's up with you and drinking the Coke, bro.
It's just what they have. It's free.
Oh, yeah, I'll take anything free, right?
Yeah.
And none of the reviews say anything about being peppery.
Where
I
you
think
at?
it's definitely got a lot of pepper.
I don't think it's the
For
same
my
cigar.
wife.
You at Murphy?
Like
No.
I'm looking at description and looking at the reviews. I literally is like, this is not the same cigar we're talking about.
In that BMW, Albert.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I have to ask. At least to see whether or not they were the same. But because I don't feel like they're the same.
Hopefully they're not.
Hopefully they're not.
Because I wouldn't like to represent something for SSL that has something to do with that shop.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I'd rather not do it if that was the case.
Exactly. Because that's like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, yeah, Brandon and Michael just need to double check on that then.
Discount double check.
Oh, geez.
But I don't feel like I'm tasting the same thing as what they describe it, because this pepper, right now, every time I take a puff, my nose burns, which is kind of nice because it kind of wakes you up a little bit. It kind of like wakes up the taste. Once the pepper goes away, the flavor comes back in.
Mm-hmm.
Not like how they say it, smooth and rich.
Yeah, but there's all kinds of flavors that everybody else gets, like orange, that some of us don't get. So
No, there's not some of us. There's one of you.
no. There's a team, bro.
But
There's a
here's the
team.
thing, though. I don't care what flavor it is. I don't think anybody can mistake pepper.
Yeah.
Like if pepper is there, it's there. Like you
Right.
can't say you don't
Oh.
taste it at all.
Pepper and earth. Those are like the two things you can actually pick up.
I don't know. Bell peppers kind of taste a little different than like
Shut up, Albert.
Travis, can you get pepper right now?
We're talking
Huh?
black pepper. Black
You get pepper right now in a cigar?
Yeah, I can get pepper.
You know I'm right about the bell pepper thing.
Martin,
you're right.
Martin,
Nobody got
Martin,
bell pepper on a damn cigar.
have you
What?
smoked both? Like in your opinion, like it sounds like you smoked
No,
both.
I haven't. No, I haven't gotten them. But
No, like it sounds like you tasted both.
From the other place.
if you're from the other place, I've tried it. Yes, but it was like a year and a half ago, so I vaguely remember what I tasted, but I remember having a very tight draw, and it had a close foot on all the samples that I had,
Son of
and there were 3 different samples that I got.
So I might sound really weird here, but I've never heard of white pepper before.
Yeah, white pepper.
Oh yeah.
You can buy
No, I
that
mean,
shit at the
I've heard it
supermarket.
the last probably year from all these cigar reviewers, but I was like, white pepper?
I use it
those
in
are
my
going to
yeah.
buy some. It's a pretty good spice to cook with.
Yeah, white pepper's great. I actually use it, Matt, for when I slow smoke my pulled pork. I put white pepper on the dry rub.
I'd never even heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Matt, go look at the picture on Facebook that I just
There
put.
there's so many
They
different
probably
types.
have white pepper in that white crayon one that I smoked.
Right.
My wife gave my son for Christmas about a thing with like about 12 different types of pepper.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, there's lots of different kinds of pepper.
So I'm sure I've tasted white pepper before, just never even knew about it. I was just like, wow, what?
That is.
Then you have like an orange pepper. You can try that one.
Yeah. There's orange pepper.
Look, both brothers left at the same time.
They went to go grab a coffee together.
It's like a Christmas miracle.
Right.
Somebody's asking.
I just text them to see if that's the case. I told them I'd rather not do it if that's the case.
What was that, Martin?
So Tony, somebody messaged me on Instagram asking what cigar you're smoking. So tell us what cigar we're voting on.
Oh, we're smoking Audit right now. So it's not necessarily Audit. The contenders to be what Audit cigar is gonna be.
So explain what audit is, because some people don't know what
There's
you're talking about.
orange peppers in there.
Well, what do you mean by like explain what it is? I mean it's a two-tone
Yeah, I
cigar.
described the purpose of it all.
Yeah,
The
one of
purpose
them is a
of
two-tone
the cigar.
cigar. Huh?
Explain the purpose of the cigar. Like, why are you smoking that cigar? What are we doing with the cigar?
Okay, so we try to release a couple of Shadow Smoke's Legion blend styled special release for the Shadow Smokes Legion. And what happened is that we choose the cigar to represent us, to use it as a blend that that we've been using for the Shadow Smokes Legion. And this is one of those projects that we do. Obviously, this year we also have bigger project for cigars coming in. So this is just like a fun project because we always have audit. Every 6 months we audit our members, and if they don't check in, they get kicked out. So it's one of those cigars that we wanted to do as kind of like a fun thing, in honor of our auditing system. Like I don't think any other group audits their members, but we do.
Right.
So
we've had the journey, we've had the voyage, and then we're coming up with the third cigar called the Audit.
Right. And we have another one that's not named yet, and that one is gonna be super awesome. I feel like that one is gonna be amazing.
I think so. That one's gonna be an awesome cigar.
Especially it's gonna be made by Casa Cueva. So if you have not smoked Casa Cueva already, and again, here you go, not a sellout. I've not been paid by Casa Cueva. I've not received a penny from Casa Cueva, but their cigars are pretty good. So
yes.
and then we choose to partner up with Casa Cueva and try to release a cigar using a cigar mechanic blend that he had blended one time.
Hey, hold on. I want to say something. Did anybody catch that little snippet that I put in my video today where I said the Cigar Dojo they're probably special because they have their own cigar?
I did catch that, but like I was about to like type in your comments like, wait, we have our own cigar too.
Well, the only thing I thought about Cigar Dojo was when Bradley from Alec Bradley said that Cigar Dojo didn't team up with him for the cigar. You got busted, guy.
Yeah, called me out.
Wait, so Cigar Dojo didn't team up with that cigar, right?
They didn't team up with them, so they just made the cigar for them.
Yeah, that's what it is. So we're like the same situation. So Casa Cueva is making the cigar for us, but we had an agreement that was gonna be released for our event. It's gonna be the special blend. It's not one of their regular blend. It's gonna be a totally different one. That even might require for us to go over there to blend it again because apparently that special blend has been lost somewhere in the like 5,000 year secrets.
That's badass. A lost blend. Let's call it the lost blend.
That might be a good idea. The lost blend.
The lost blend.
It's called the Brandon was drunk when he blended it.
No, I think that's a great idea, Albert. I'm gonna talk to Brendan about that. We should call that the lost blend.
The lost blend.
The lost blend. That sounds pretty good.
There you go.
Great.
What do you guys think? I think the lost blend are pretty cool.
The Lost Highway.
The lost
Great.
blend.
Now Albert's gonna want his own hashtag and button and create his own team and.
Now, see, this is the thing, okay? Albert, now that if we call it lost blend, you better buy like $10 of it.
Oh yeah, I'll buy them. I'll buy the son.
Well, hold on. You gotta buy Hashimoto his box first, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that.
You said you would buy 10 boxes of them.
That one I feel like is gonna be amazing. I already have like all the stuff made to go with it, and that thing's gonna be amazing. In fact, I'm thinking, those gold cup that I only have 6 of.
Yep.
I'm thinking to make a few more just as like a raffle thing for that. Like if you buy that cigar, you get into the raffle.
So Mike Clark says, audit, a painful time of the year.
It's only twice a year. It's so easy. All you had to do is just say hi.
It's so stressful because you're looking for the audit. You're like, when is the audit? When is the audit? Okay, here's the audit. Now I gotta say something and say, okay, I'm here.
Yeah, but you guys got weeks to do it. You guys got weeks.
Tony says the audit won't start until the 4th of December, and then already on the 23rd of November, he's like, audit starts now.
No, I give you guys 2 to 3 weeks to do it.
And I even stayed up late to try to be the first one.
Earlier than what you said you were going.
He does. He sneaks up on your ass.
How is that sneak up when I like literally remind you guys week after weeks?
No, you say it's going to start a certain day, and then you get know,
Well, I
jittery.
started early so people have more time to do it.
Oh, Tony, we gotta take our time to get used to it.
It takes time to get.
Used to what?
Acclimated.
James, you're the OG and Albert. Come on, you guys been here for how long? You guys need time to get used to it.
That's right.
Okay.
That's why.
So here's what we're gonna do.
That's how we've been here
So
this
here's what
long.
we're gonna do. We're gonna come up with a specific date that only the members that are in the group now know what it is, and then the new members don't know when that's gonna happen.
No,
so
because once they know that, then they will. No. See, the point is that the point of audit is that so you guys will actually read the announcements, because a lot of you don't. Come on, you guys are the guilty ones.
We have announcements.
See, I have a feeling these guys are thinking, since they're OGs, that they should just be grandfathered in for the check-in.
No, I gotta be honest with you. Most OGs actually do remember to sign in the audit. I mean, especially like for example, Chris Powell. He's never on, but he's always there for the audit. He always make it down.
Guys like me that never post, you know, we could miss an audit really easy.
Yeah. So you know, if you're active, you will never miss it, because like, you know, even if you just say hi somewhere, make a post, I'll probably count you in as checked in, because I know you made a post. So how about this?
Whoa, now he says it.
That's not what he said last time.
No, here's the thing, okay? Wow. Here's the thing. Hello. Even Louis Cuerva checked in, okay? Shut up.
Right?
Right?
At the
Even
11th
Louis
hour,
Cuerva
but he
checked
did
in,
it.
so you can't complain. Come on, being OG, you forgot to check in? No. That's not even excusable.
So now we have to gamble. Now we have to gamble if we're just going to talk, like we're just going to make a comment, or we're going to officially check in. Or
No,
not.
how hard is it to say hi in the post? How hard is it?
Well, no.
Hi.
Well,
And
last
then
time
now
you
you're talking about doing poker chips. So now that really is a gamble. All right.
You know what? I'll make it more gambles. Like, you know, next time we do audit, specific for James, he had to send nudes to check in. Specific for Albert, he had to do a backflip for check in.
I'll do a double backflip.
Double somersault.
That's one thing. I've got some nudes of Jeff I can send him.
I know you probably do. That's Jim's like, no problem, I do it.
All right.
Figure out the line, Madeira, and it's great, but Maduro Reserva is on fire. Sounds like we both have the same palette, so you will dig it. Maduro Reserva is really good, but I think I like the natural Reserva better, because it's so much easier to smoke. Like I can smoke that natural Reserva 2 or 3 times a day, no problem. I feel like
and there's a little bit of spice, so it's got depth.
That's a good cigar.
I feel like if I smoked the Maduro Reserva, one of those, after that, I didn't want to smoke another cigar. I don't know. It's not like it's bad. It's satisfying enough that I don't need another cigar.
Yeah, that was a damn good cigar.
So.
That Reserva got pushed down my list for my top 20 cigar or top 10 cigars of 2020. Like it kept getting lower. I was like, oh shit. Oh well, there it goes.
I mean, I think the Reservas are definitely one cigar that I smoked the most in 2020.
Yeah, that one and the Maduro were the 2 cigars that I smoked the most of.
It might not sound normal, but then like literally in 2020, the Reserva Natural kind of replaced my Davidoff.
Wow.
Because I
That's
you know, in terms of the flavor, they both gave me satisfaction, right? And in terms of the price, you can't beat it. It's like I can smoke 4 of those Reservas. It will probably cost 1 of Davidoff.
Yeah, I need to get some more of those, man.
So they are good. They are good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, my only complaint about the Reservas, paper box, man.
I don't care about that shit.
I
take them out of
do.
the box.
I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff.
I don't save the boxes. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't keep them in the boxes.
You don't? Well, that's the thing. Because it's paper box, you wouldn't want to keep it in the box because it doesn't seal the moisture in there. But it's a wooden box, you can actually keep it in there.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited now, brother. Y'all got me hyped. Let's go get my shoulder pads. What?
Because I told him
What do
in
you
the
tell him?
comments
What do you tell him?
about the Reserva.
the Reservas are good.
Yeah.
The Reserva are good, and the price that we get the Reserva for is even better. So it actually makes it a lot easier to smoke that cigar. And it's definitely one of my favorite natural cigars out there. Because I remember complaining so much about the Core Line Connecticut. I always tell them people I don't like it. I still, it's not my favorite. It's too light. But that Reserva kind of fixed all the problems. So like, you know, when you have something that you say, oh, it's just missing this, and then you fix it on the other one that's similar, that kind of just it's like a perfect match right there. So
I mean, it was more balanced. That's what it was.
It's more balanced, much more flavorful, much more depth in terms of the flavor. So, because like when I smoked the Connecticut, I thought it was kind of bland. I mean, it's not as there's not much of flavor in terms of transitions and stuff like that. There's not much going on. You get one flavor, which is good flavor. But I'm the type of person that like to smoke something that kind of have multiple flavor, kind of in and out. You know, start to like, surface as you smoke it.
I mean, I'm okay with having a cigar that tastes the same throughout, as long as it's good.
And people who like that are usually much more okay with something like a Lancero. You know, you get that consistency throughout. I'm the person that that doesn't like Lancero because Lancero is just that one flavor, really strong throughout. So, for me, I like a cigar that's more blended, more well thought through, more different. Versus something that's like, I know this thing work good, we just gotta put everything this and then focus on that one flavor. And that's what Lancero seems to me is to focus on a certain flavor that people like. Mostly the wrapper, right? They want that to showcase the wrapper. That's fine, but I like blended, because you can only fit so much cigar leaf in there. The majority is that wrapper. Compared to a Toro or a Robusto, where it has more room, you have to put multiple stuff in there to try to get that flavor going.
Right. I'm not a big Lancero fan.
Me either.
Yeah, I mean, some people swear by it. Some people literally will just go out there and search for Lanceros all the time.
Yeah.
And in recent years,
I just don't smoke them.
In recent years, more brands start to make Lanceros, and they really, big hit in the market. So.
Yeah, but
all right, bye, Albert.
It's your brother.
All right, Albert.
So, in recent years, like especially the past 2 years, Lancero has boomed out of the market right there.
Well, yeah, because they're like boutique or like rare or limited, whatever the hell you want to call it. But
harder to find.
Those flavors, they just don't suit me as much as like a Robusto or like a Corona do.
And I told you guys about this, right? That being Asian, we try to not smoke something that's so thin.
Right. Yeah, you explain that. Because it's a woman's cigar or something.
It's a woman's, because typically, in terms of how we grow up, right? Everybody smokes cigarette before cigar, obviously, right? That's a typical thing. Now, when you smoke a female cigarette, they are longer. They're like the 100s. They're thinner, they're longer, they're more sweet. And the guys will just smoke regular thing. And the same thing with cigar. When you smoke something that's thin, people automatically think like, are you smoking a female cigar? That doesn't. I mean, obviously, it's not true, but
that's just your culture.
Feeling. It's just culture, yeah. It's just that you prefer to smoke something that's like more muscular and more manly at the same time while you're smoking whatever you enjoy. And I feel like I feel like because Lancero costs so much in terms of the price. I mean, Lancero overall costs more than Robusto.
Well, because they're hard to roll. That's why.
Right, they're harder to roll, but at the same time, like I feel like. For example, Murcielago.
Yeah.
That cigar is pretty good, right?
Yeah.
You like the mixture, the blend, the what the cigar give you, but when you smoke the Lancero version of that, I feel like it's missing something. It's just not there.
Right.
Never tried it in the Lancero.
So
yeah, haven't either.
It's
I
like
didn't even know they made it.
Yep,
right?
I got some.
And like a comparison, let's talk about the egg roll. All right, the egg roll versus the chop suey, they're supposed to be the same thing.
No, they got different tobaccos.
Mm-hmm.
they're supposed to replace. Like for a while, we're supposed to like, okay, chop suey is gonna replace the egg roll, but that didn't happen.
Well,
It's
okay,
just a
but I
continuation of a
exercise-
series, though.
Yeah.
Later on, that become like that. I mean, we were not told until they start releasing egg roll again. And I literally feel like they're two different cigars. They're not even close.
They are.
So,
They are different cigars.
yeah, they're not even close. So I don't know. Like for me, every time I try a Lancero, I just don't feel. I don't find the enjoyment in it. I
Okay,
feel
well
like,
let me ask you guys here in the chat if anybody knows, because one of my favorite cigars to smoke of all time is the Oliva V Melanio Maduro. Do they make that in the Lancero?
I don't think they do.
No, I
No.
don't. I think the Maduro only comes in Robusto, Toro, and now Figurado. I'm pretty sure that's the only
Yeah,
three
the
sizes.
Maduros are big cigars. So
I know they make the V in the Lancero, but a Melanio V.
No, I think they only come. I think the Maduro V only comes in Toro, Robusto, and they just released the Figurado last year.
Yeah, I
even
haven't
that
tried that
particular cigar, I think the regular V tastes much better than the Lancero V.
one. Oh, why, man? Well, yeah, the regular V does taste better than the Lancero V because I had that too.
So I mean, I feel it's you need that complexity, you need that multiple blend, you need that note versus one. So I don't know. It's just personal preference at the end. Obviously, some people really like it, some people don't.
Mhm.
In terms of culture, would I be feel more masculine smoking a Toro? I probably would. I feel like a badass smoking a Toro, but at the same time, I don't like to smoke Toro because they take forever to finish. So
Yeah. Hey, Tony, I got a question for you.
sure.
And it's about the coffee. I don't know. Did we ever land on the name for the SSL blend instead of just calling it the Legion blend?
No.
Because if I'm going to order additional stickers and things like that, we're going to need to get that figured out pretty soon here.
Okay. Let's do this. Let me think about it, and I'll give it to you on Saturday.
That's fine.
Make it a poll.
Huh? What do you say, Martin?
Let's make it a poll. Let's make it a poll.
Yeah, we'll put a poll. We'll put a poll.
If there's a way to combine, because I know some people brought it up, Matt, you did, and, Tony, you said it as well. If there's a way to combine sort of the influence of the Legion and Turbojet and come up with a name that, combines both of them together, then, that would be the ideal way instead of just having it be Legion blend or, whatever it is. Have it.
Because anybody can buy it. So it's not. It's not
Turbo Legion.
So let me figure out some choices, and we'll put up a poll starting tomorrow, and then we'll go, and then we can probably establish something from the poll. Maybe choose two of the best words that matches. We can do that too. So
Yeah, that works. That way I can get all the stickers and all those things for the bags. That way I can get everything ordered for when we need to put those on.
sure. Yeah, that sounds good. So last 8 minutes, what should we talk about? Anything that's new? I mean, I went through those two cigars. Right now, I kind of have an idea what I want, but at the same time, we want to make sure that the cigar properly represent the Legion at the same time. And obviously, had to be something that makes us happy smoking it, not something like smoking it. So I'll go back to the drawing board on that one, and we ought to choose the blend for the coffee. So it's got to be the 60-40. And then we gotta do a separate one with the 80-20. It's a limited amount, whatever that is. And
the 80-20, we're just gonna call it the Assassin blend. I mean, that's the simple, easy way to do it. That's the one that you like, Tony. So we'll just call it the Assassin blend. That's easy.
Yeah, and then and we have the test blend 4 as well. We'll figure it out. And I can tell you guys, like right now, you guys are watching this. You're not sure what the blends are like. I can tell you that the 60-40 blend is gotta be. It's gotta be something that you want to drink with a natural cigar, a Habano cigar, and maybe something smoother, lighter cigars. They're really good combo. All right, because it has that nuttiness, it's got that creaminess. It's really nice. Okay, and the blend 4, you want to go with the Maduro or something heavier, pepper bomb, something like that, because that's a heavier, more robust coffee. So and then we'll name to reflect that. to reflect that.
So bottom line, Travis, you're gonna have to order like 20 bags of test blend number 4, 20 bags of the Assassin blend, and 20 bags of the Legion blend.
That's it, just 60 bags, huh?
And
For
Travis
now.
will probably finish that in 1 week.
That's it. Brittany will be like, okay, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, probably so.
You know,
Done.
surprisingly, the 60-40 blend beans are much more oilier. They're much more
Yes.
shinier and they're much more prettier beans compared to the other mix.
Yeah, the roast on that one comes out really nice color-wise.
Yeah, I looked at it. I was like, ooh, and then I was putting it into my grinder. I was like, that comes out good. Like the color is more even. In fact, I don't know why, but you know, when you do really fine grind, sometimes you'll be able to see the grounds be two different color mix on the puck. But the 60-40 actually the color is very even, very even.
Yeah, it's a nice golden color.
So
It's a bit
I
chilly
think
out
that's a
here.
good one. Say what, James?
It's a bit chilly out here.
Well, yeah, but still gotta be warmer than me, I guess. I'm just
I
keep
don't know, I
dropping.
haven't
I'm just
even-
keep dropping temperature in here.
I have not even lit this cigar yet, and already my breath is smoking.
It's already
So-
cracked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
let it
very
sit.
excited. I'm very excited in terms of everything that's coming up right now, especially I'm looking for Turbojet coffee success, and for those people who's still waiting for the Alisan coffee, that one is gonna release much later. Okay, so focus on the Legion blend for now, and then once we perfect and figure out everything that we want to do with the Alisan coffee, we will then give you that information. We want to make it right. Yeah, I don't want to crowd you guys with 50 different blends of coffee. You guys wouldn't like that either. So
Nope.
we'll just take our time on that, and once we figure it out, you guys will have choices. And again, we will have 2 separate way of getting that coffee as well. So when that information's out, you guys will know, right? And that, you know, it's definitely something that you guys will be enjoying. I think you guys will enjoy, because I enjoyed it right now in this pairing. I enjoyed it. My coffee's like all dry, gone. So, and I have tea right here, and I barely want to drink it because this thing was refreshing enough and clears on my palate pretty good, especially when you're trying 2 cigars at the same time. So yeah, that's that. And I kind of slowed down on some of the project. I know the people are still waiting for this poker chips. This particular one, where is it? This one with the 2 sides. The white one will be sent to Tim so that he can give them out with the coffee. All right, it's just for the Legion members. Whoever orders them gets them. All right. So that way you guys don't have to buy it. Just had to get coffee. You guys have it.
Sweet.
And
Gotta get anger.
right.
It's only you only get it if you. It's a 10 bag minimum though.
Then Travis, I'm all set then.
Travis is getting multiple.
Right? So yeah, I'll send those to Tim so that he can give them out because they are like test blend. These are test pieces. I have a bunch of them. I don't have a lot of them, but I have some. And I'm just gonna send it to Tim so that he can give it out at random while supply lasts. Okay.
Prototype.
So we'll do that. Say what?
Damn, we got.
We got
always
swag.
get swag. We always get swag. We get the best swag. Come on, you guys have to agree with that, okay? Right?
Yeah.
We have one of the best swag out there. I don't care what group that is, okay? Maybe they have good design, whatever. I feel like we had the best swag, right? Especially our whiskey glass. Come on, who does not like our whiskey glass?
This button right
Is
here.
that a backpack?
This button right here. Oh,
There
yeah.
we go.
You gotta find the camera first, bro.
I was gonna say the same thing.
OG.
Yeah, we got
So, yeah.
swag.
You know, we'll continue to do that, and obviously, you know, whatever I have for demo, that's to give out, I usually give it to you guys. So
Hashimoto is international.
Hashimoto's
Yeah.
everywhere. Hashimoto, like one day, Hashimoto would be like walking like in his trip to Europe, and all of a sudden, it's like, he's a Hashimoto. Cigar Head TV, yeah, we do have whiskey glass. However, new members have to wait 90 days before they can buy them.
Yeah, that's a prototype too, right?
Huh?
It's like a prototype thing, right?
Prototype for what?
Like it's very limited quantity.
No,
type
the
thing.
whiskey glass one. Because more people wanted it and I had to make minimum, so I ordered 50 of those, and now it's sitting
okay.
upstairs, just sitting there.
I might buy a couple more then.
Yeah, I have a lot of those sitting around, but this time I make sure I don't drop a whole entire box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good if you don't drop the whole box.
Yeah.
Come in the
I
box.
learned from the first time. And not only that, I use a better box to send them out now. So I literally bought a box just to fit them in.
Don't drop too many of them until I get my two over here in there.
When I send things to you, it doesn't matter what it is. I had to pray.
Up until now, everything you sent over here made it just fine. So.
Yeah. Except one that got returned. Remember? I had one time that got returned to me.
Yeah, but then you sent it out the next time and it made it.
Yeah, you made it the next time. So.
And the empty pipe tobacco container.
So let Cigar Head Fred know he's got to join the Discord. He's on probation for 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
And then he can get some of the SSL swag.
Yes.
Yep.
We have specific links for different swags, different location, with the exception on like custom made stuff. We have some stuff that's custom made and we only make them, one time. So if you didn't jump in the first time and say, I need a hit count, how many people want it to make it, you might not have it again because we can't, a lot of time we had to make the minimum because we don't have 1,000 members to do it. We have to make the minimum, and so we can only make so much. And the next time when somebody wants it, I want one. Well, I can't just tell them to make one because they don't make one. Okay, so that's that. But yeah, make sure you read the rule. Make sure you introduce yourself so people know who you are, and then we'll go from there. Read the rule, you'll be fine. We are very, very, very open and easy to hang out with. Just look at these people. I hang out with these people. How hard could it be?
Me all the time. I mean, you got one guy that doesn't like cigars. You got one guy that can't taste orange. You got one guy who thinks he's a ninja. You got one guy who makes coffee. And you got James who lives in Germany.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Right. And we got Jeff that bugs the fuck out of me. So.
Yep. And Jason doesn't really say much, but he's cool too.
No, he's very quiet.
It's because we're on YouTube. Tony prays that I don't say anything until after 10 o'clock.
Right.
So I sit here and I hold my tongue
Till the after
just
show.
long enough.
Did you end up redoing your cigar setup to fit the new coin yet?
No, Travis actually got me a bigger box,
Ooh.
like right before Christmas. So it's about to get redone.
Nice. Love to see it. So, anyways, 11:02. We're done for the night. So have a good night, everybody. Hopefully, I don't have to go up there and see a pool of water. So
after show.
Not so good at trolling. Cool hat. Well, good job. You really do. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for praising my hat because this is the hat I always wear.
I got an idea, Tony. Just move your bathtub over where that water's.
If I could, I probably would. However, the water would be cold. It's freezing cold water coming in.
So take an ice bath.
Yeah.
Why would I do that? The point of taking a bath is so that I can be in the hot water.
Well, you're in hot water all the time anyway.
Yeah, isn't it? Oh my god. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. We're done, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. This Saturday we'll be drinking my